No, you are omnipresence. I am omnipresence. I am here, and I am there, and I am everywhere. The place whereon thou standest is holy ground, for I am there. I am omnipresence. I am here, and I am there. And many of you have had the experience of receiving me in your own homes when I have been thousands of miles away and being instructed and sometimes being healed. Many of you have had that experience. It is an experience that is happening virtually every day of the week. Why? Because I know myself. I know who I am. And I know that I am not born and I will not die, for I am that I am. I know that. I know for a long, long time that I am omnipresence, that I am equally at home in any part of the world because I am throughout the world. I embrace this world in my consciousness. I embrace you in my consciousness, a whole room full of you. Not only a whole room full of you, but as many rooms full as you can think of across the United States and Canada and England and the continent of Europe and Africa and India and Australia and New Zealand. I embrace you in my consciousness, for I and you are one. I am in you, and you are in me, and we are in God, for we are all one. We are the I am. I am you, and you are me, for we are one. We are one in our spiritual relationship. And as I serve you, I am serving me. As I work with you, I am working with me. And the greatest proof of it all is this. There never has been an infinite way class that I've conducted that I didn't come out of knowing more than when I went in. And it must always be that way, because the more that pours forth from us, the more is pouring back into us, for the bread that I cast on the water must return unto me, for there is only one. Is there any other beside me? I know not any. I am he, and I am thou. And I am in you, and you are in me, for we are in God. Omnipresence. We are all in and of one presence. Omnipresence. Now, eventually, when you reach that, you have passed the stage of the Father within me, or he that is within me. You will use it in teaching. You will use it in conversation with others. Because one thing is certain, you're going to end up in a straitjacket if you talk about I to the world. They will certainly say, this crazy fool says he's God. Bad enough to believe you're Napoleon Bonaparte, but to think you're God. There was a man who sent out a letter to all of his students one time saying, beware of those Goldsmith books. He thinks he's God. But I am. Thou art. Yes, I am and thou art, for we are one, and only inasmuch as you are serving me are you serving Christ, for I am he. Only inasmuch as I am serving you am I serving Christ, for this is your identity. The Son of God, one with God. I, the Father, and I, the Son, are one. God and his Christ is one. And this one is you. And this one is the one that I am. But this is mystical awareness. If you would try to teach this, you'd be foolish. When you are working with a body of students, as I have been working with you 16 years, consciousness has evolved to the place where I can impart it, not teach it, because it will do you no good if you only learn it. It will do you no good if you learn it. You must embody it. You must have the feel of its rightness. You must embrace it within your own being so that you can feel that I am. And in feeling that I am, you'll only know whether it's true or not when you begin to see your relationship to other people. If you really have changed so that you really know now there's no use me worrying about serving God or honoring God or worshiping God. Now I know that my friends and my enemies are the only God I'm ever going to know. They are the only Christ I'm ever going to be able to serve. And when your life begins to mold itself into that, you will know that you have not learnt the absolute truth, you have experienced the absolute truth. Now, you will not experience it by ever having a feeling that you're God. I can tell you that. You won't even know it by feeling spiritual. I can tell you that, too. I've often wondered what it felt like to be spiritual. Some people write me how spiritual they feel, and I wish I could feel it once. I don't ever feel spiritual. I just feel me. Just feel my normal, natural self, which most of the time is pretty good-natured, but some of the times needs a bit of overseeing. But the point is that while I don't feel God-like and I don't feel spiritual, I do not only feel, but I know that every single thought I think and every deed I do to any man or woman or child, I'm doing unto myself. That I know.